Hey guys, come on downstairs. We got some Minnesota Twins baseball for you here this Saturday afternoon. It is Season 4, game number 38 from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. The Minnesota Twins, the Los Angeles Angels. The Angels are 21-17. We are 15-22. The three-game series is currently tied at 1 game apiece. And we have Jose Barrios facing off against Doug Fister here in the rubber match finale. So, without any further ado, let's get out to Anaheim, Angel Stadium, for a little Wednesday afternoon getaway day. Jose Barrios, 1-3, a 3.20 ERA, 39 and a third innings, giving up 32 hits, 34 strikeouts, 9 walks, a 1.04 whip. And the veteran Doug Fister has played for the Mariners, the Nationals, the Tigers, and now the Los Angeles Angels, a 4.29 ERA, 42 innings, 1.36 whip, 21 strikeouts, and 10 free passes. We're going to do the batting orders a little bit different today. We're just going to do a graphic here so they don't interrupt the gameplay. Starting with ours, Buxton, Myers, Rosario, Sano, Calero, Nunez, Peterson, John Ryan Murphy, and Herbert De La Rosa. Batting ninth as the DH. For the Angels, they give Jose Altuve the day off. Dan Crump will lead off in his place. Simmons, Trout, Crone, Plouffe, McClung, Macbeth, Perez, and Refsnyder will replace him in the field at second base. So the first inning, as we get it underway with the leadoff hitter Byron Buxton. 3 for 9 with a double in the series, hitting .248 on the year with a pair of home runs and 10 driven in. 2-1 count. Ground ball to the left side. Diving play by Plouffe. Bounces off of his glove, and if you don't field that cleanly, you are not going to get the speedy Byron Buxton. So Buxton on first with Will Myers now coming to the plate. .246 hitter, .288 on base percentage. And Fister is going to pick Byron Buxton off at first for the first out of the ball game. Angels wearing throwbacks here from the 80s and 70s. Twins also from the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. And a base hit for Will Myers. Person on first, Eddie Rosario at the plate. He got off the schneid yesterday in the power department with a home run. He's going to send this one to deep center field, right over the top of Mike Trout, and Trout runs out of real estate. A home run for Eddie Rosario. Second in as many days, and the Twins jump out to an early 2-0 lead. Miguel Sano,
the third baseman.
The next batter. Sano, ground ball into the hole against the shift. It's knocked down by Simmons. But again, no play to be made. Mario Calero will come to the plate now. 6 for 14 in the last 4 games. And he's going to pound one through the hole on the left side. He's very much a Joe Mauer-like hitter as the new Twins first baseman. Likes to go the opposite way. More of a contact hitter than a power hitter. And Nunez with a broken bat pop-up that is caught by Doug Fister, and now we get the second baseman, Jace Peterson. 4 for 7 in the series with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. And Peterson's going to ground it to the right side, and it is knocked down by Refsnyder. That will save a run, as a runner has to stop at third, and John Ryan Murphy will come to bat with bases loaded. Still in the top of the first inning, John Ryan Murphy sends this one to center. Mike Trout is there, and that will keep any more runs off the board. The Twins strand the bases loaded, but come away with 2 runs in the top of the first. We are going to skip ahead now to the third inning. Eddie Rosario, already 1 home run on the day. Nobody on. 2-2 count from Fister, and Rosario chases one off the plate, tailing away. Miguel Sano now batting .278 on the year. His batting average has plummeted from about .330 something down to its current spot, and he has been in somewhat of a power drought himself, but he drives this one deep to left center field, and that, my friends, is home run number 100 in the career of Miguel Sano. Who knows when he will get that in real life. My goodness, he has not been good the last year or so in real life and is injured now. So 100th career home run here in this franchise. Mario Calero now with 1 out in the third. 3-0 Minnesota. Here's the delivery from Fister, and it's grounded through the hole on the left side. Second hit of the day for Mario Calero, the young rookie. Let's look at our team leaders in hits entering the day. Nunez with 42, Calero with 37, Sano 36, Myers and Rosario with 35, Peterson and Cervelli with 34. And here is the team leader, Eduardo Nunez, hitting .331. He's been kind of a quiet .331. We haven't mentioned his name a lot here in these episodes. And he's going to ground into the inning-ending double play in the middle of 3-0 Twins. Rob Refsnyder now batting .167, and he is the only bench player for the Angels that is not a catcher. Angels carrying 3 catchers on the roster right now. And he gets a base hit despite his .167 batting average, and now he's going to steal a bag too. Add insult to injury. So nobody out, runner in scoring position for Crump. And Dan Crump drives this one to the right center field gap. It's going to one-hop the wall. Buxton fills it. Refsnyder scores easily. It's 3-1. An RBI double for the leadoff hitter for the Halos. Andrelton Simmons now. 0 for 1 on the day. 3-2 count. He swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And Mike Trout will come to bat. Sporting that .224 batting average. He chases that one high. And Trout goes fishing for the third strike. CJ Cron now with 2 outs and that runner still at second. Cron's going to ground it to short. Nunez should be an easy play on to first. It is end of the third, I should say. 3-1 Minnesota. We go to the 5th inning. Jumping ahead here, Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a single. Score is now still 3-1 for the Twins. And Will Myers is going to sky this one out to right, where the play is made. Eddie Rosario now. 1 for 2 with a home run on the day. His average up to .255 on the year. Pfister still in the game. Ground ball right back at Pfister. And Plouffe's not going to have a play. Miguel Sano now with a home run in the game already. 2 for 2. Looking for home run number 10 possibly. He drives this one deep to left field. That one is headed back at the track, and Dan Crump makes the catch on the run. And Rosario is going to have to retreat to first. Mario Calero now, having himself a 2 for 2 day. Batting average just under 300. And he's going to drive this one to right. Center field. Trout going back at the track, and that one is over the yellow line for a home run. It looked like it was off the wall, but that yellow line is in the middle of the wall there. So a home run for Calero. That's number 2 on the season for him. And it's now 5-1 Minnesota. Eduardo Nunez hit into a double play back in the third. Delivery from Pfister. Angels being patient with Pfister here. That was his 78th pitch of the night, and now they're done with him. Gio Gonzalez will come in again. We have seen him in this series already. He's a lefty. He will face the left-handed hitting Jace Peterson, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Peterson swings and misses, and that'll end the top of the 5th inning. 5-1 Minnesota on the strength of 11 hits. Angels 1 run on 5 hits. We jump ahead now to the 7th. Dan Crump at the plate. Score is now 8-2 in favor of the Twins. And Crump drives this one to right field, high in the air. And Will Myers tracking the wind, pushing it back and to his right. He comes up with the catch. Andrelton Simmons now. 1 for 3 on the day. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Twins up by 6. Line drive to second. And now we see Mike Trout, who's 0 for 3. Here's the delivery from now Trevor May. Trout drives it deep to left center field. Byron Buxton heading back, looking up and coming to a slow walk. That one's off the rock landscape feature out there, the waterfall. And Mike Trout hits home run number, I think that's number 9 or 10 for him. He's not hitting for average, but he's hitting for power and driving in runs still. CJ Cron now 2 for 3 on the day. A double, a single, and an RBI. Needs a triple and a home run for the cycle. And here is a drive to center field. Buxton's going back again. He's at the track of the wall. He jumps, and it is a home run. The same as Calero's. That's over that yellow line. And it's back-to-back jacks for the Angels here in the bottom of the 7th. And the lead is cut in half to 8-4. Trevor Plouffe now, 1 for 3 on the day. Trevor May still pitching. By the way, these two guys, Trevor Plouffe and Trevor May, some very good follows on Twitter if you don't follow them. Both of them quite active on Twitter and pretty interactive as well. End of the 7th inning, 8-4. Minnesota with the lead. We're going to skip ahead to the 9th now. Former Twin, he had a cup of coffee with us, spent the first, month and a half, month of the season with us before we traded him to the Angels for Jeff Mitchelltree. He comes on in the 9th, tried to keep it a 4-run ball game. He strikes out Calero, swinging. Calero 4 for 5 on the day now, had himself a very good game. Eduardo Nunez now with 1 out. Cingrani delivers. Nunez skies it out to center field. Mike Trout underneath it for out number 2. Jace Peterson, 272 hitter. With 2 outs in the 9th, Cingrani delivers, and Peterson rips one into right for another base hit for the Twins. So the Twins have pounded the Angels pitching in the last 2 games for a whole bunch of hits. John Ryan Murphy with 2 outs now. Runner going, and that's not even close. He is out by a mile. 17 hits on the day for the Twins. The Angels have 11. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Chasen Shreve on. 2.08 ERA, the lefty. Picked up in the offseason via free agency. He'll face the lefty Dan Crump, and Crump's going to lay down a bunt. Sano charging bare hands, and he's not going to have a play. Crump leads off the bottom of the 9th with a surprise bunt. And Jenmar Gomez will come in now, a 7.43 ERA. He's going to face Andrelton Simmons here with the runner on first. And the heart of the order come up for the Angels. Simmons, chopper towards third, cut off by Sano, on to first for the out. That'll move a runner into scoring position. And Mike Trout at the plate with a home run to his name already. And it was number 9. Ground ball, and it eats up Eduardo Nunez, and into left field. The run's going to come in to score, makes it 8-5. And don't look now, but the tying run is on deck, so we bring in our closer, Kevin Segrist. It's all of a sudden a save situation. CJ Cron, 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, and a single. Can he get a triple for the cycle? Not off of Segrist. Ground ball to the right side. Calero steps on the bag for out number 2. A runner 90 feet away, but it might be inconsequential if the tying run never comes to the plate. Right now it's standing in the on-deck circle. Plouffe skies it to center field. Buxton coming on, and he will be there in plenty of time and makes the catch. That's our ball game. The Twins win the series 2-1 with an 8-5 victory here in the finale. Mario Calero, a huge game, 4 for 5 with a home run and 3 driven in. Eddie Rosario, 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Miguel Sano, also 3 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs. For the Angels, CJ Cron went 3 for 5 with a home run, a double, and a pair of RBIs. Mike Trout, 2 for 5 with a home run, a double, and a pair of RBIs as well. Quick look at the AL Central standings. Up at the top, Tigers are 24-13. The Indians, 22-15. White Sox in third at 21-17. The Royals, 500. And we are in last at 16-22. And we lead the season series over the Angels 2-1. Up next, we have a day off, and then we're back home at Target Field to face the Astros in a 3-game series. We will lead that series off with a matchup against former Twin Francisco Liriano, and we will send Alex Meyer to oppose him. That is Minnesota Twins Franchise episode number 180. Game 38 of this 2019 season number 4 of our Twins franchise here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.